So how likely do you think it is that we'll finish the game today? Genuine question. I feel like this is probably the final area, right? But whether it's going to be just like a few enemies and the boss, and then we'll be set. This also might just no, it's not just going to kill me. Okay, okay. Did we discover why sometimes these kill me? Is it the flower corruption, the contagion from the plants that causes these guys to get real mad and one-shot me? Also, did these look like boobies to anyone else? I know they're like armor plates, but is anyone else looking at these and just thinking, why does this thing have tits? Why has this thing got just giant gazonkin honkers? Just me? Just me? Maybe. Could very easily just be me. A lot of things are. Zap. But yeah, we can bully these things to death quite easily, right? They're not actually that hard if they don't instant kill me. See? See? It did nothing. Thoroughly underwhelming, and now it's dead. No? Okay. Now it's dead? Now it's dead. Okay, second time's the charm. Okay. And then if I... No? What if I step onto this first and then step back onto this? Does that fully heal me? It does. Okay. Abuse the system. Very cool. I'm kind of regretting not going right at the start, because I'm aware that there was just that side route with just one of those things in it, and I hadn't been flowered at the time, so there was probably like loot off to that direction, but it's a long way to go back at this point, isn't it? What did we just get? It was some sort of robe, Weaver's cloak. I thought it was a cloak because it's called a cloak, but it turns out it's actually armor. Foolish me. It's not very good. Disappointing to get into the final area of the game and still be saying it's not very good to pieces of armor. Also, who are you? You're not a big deer. Oh, they're just the little robot fellas. Terribly sorry, but you must not interfere with our designs. Ooh. Oh, they're cool. They've got a cool vibe to them. Like a mannequin-y look. They give me a little bit Devil May Cry vibes. The first one. The first Devil May Cry had like evil mannequins in it, if I remember correctly. The first Devil May Cry, I mean, I found out many years later that it was originally made as a Resident Evil game, I believe. The original like plan for it was to be a Resident Evil spin-off, but then something happened and they decided to make it its own thing instead. And you can really tell with the first one, because it does have like, I mean, it's campy for sure, but it does have like a lot of like genuinely like spookiness to it. It has some pretty spooky vibes at times, which the later games don't have, and I think that's a shame. I mean, my favourite Devil May Cry is 3. I just think it plays the best and has like the coolest boss fights and stuff. Although I really did like 5 as well. But 1 has hands down the best atmosphere, the best vibes to it, and I really wish they'd stuck with that rather than going a bit more of the genre, you know, a bit more hack and slashy, sort of defining what a hack and slash really was, to be honest. But you know, the point still stands. I'm not a big fan of Bayonetta, and I feel like that's just like the later Devil May Cry's, but more so, if you know what I mean? Just leaning even harder into just the incredible sort of stupid cheesiness of it. Which, you know, some people like. I wasn't a fan, though. I think the biggest thing for me with that game, with Bayonetta, was just the sheer amount of particle effects and just completely wild animations and stuff that it just made it very hard for me to follow the action. Maybe I'm just an old boomer whose brain can't keep up with what he's seeing anymore, but it was a bit of a clusterfuck, I think, Bayonetta. I've only played the first one and only that like a little bit, so I don't know, like, maybe they improved on that. There's been 3, I think, now, right? Has there been 3 Bayonettas? There's been at least 2, I can tell you that much. So I don't know if they improved on that, but yeah, it didn't feel like it was for me. Tell you what I do want to get around to playing. It flew completely under my radar. I knew it was coming out, but I didn't know it had come out. And that's the new... I don't need to heal. I don't know why I'm going into my menus. The new... fucking... What's the game called? No More Heroes. No More Heroes was such a cool game. It was like the only game that made actual good use of the Wii motion controls as far as I'm concerned. Surely you must know your mistakes. You've become far too close with them. This one's already in a flowery field. Will killing it turn it into a stinky field? Because I don't want to do that. I kind of preferred it. I prefer it when it's flowers, if I'm honest with you. I don't really know what I'm looking at here either. I don't know why it's got like a big like bear trap in its chest and 2 heads that are headbutting each other. There are some very cool designs in this game, though, it's got to be said. There's been a lot of stuff that I've looked at and gone, yeah, that's unique. I like it. I really like the normal deers in this area, but these sort of fancy mini boss ones are a bit over designed, I think. Yeah, I think they are cool. Like that the sort of masks they have, the sort of uncanny human quality that they have is very, very neat. Oh, I broke both its heads off and now its little heads come out. Hello! I was just trying to have a nap in here and you've gone and woke me up. I have my little orange yellow glowy eyes, look at you now. Yeah, I bet you feel intimidated, don't you? Can't really do much to you from in here. Just a little guy, stuck in this little bone prison, but I'm sure gonna stare you down, you know? So I'm gonna try and intimidate you as best as I can. Really is weak to that, huh? It's not kidding when it said it was weak to that. Fucking 3,000 damage. Holy shit, man. Why is Ara's defense 1? Is that because Overpower has nerfed it? Like she's still got the debuff and the level up stats haven't applied that. I also just got an angelic ribcage, so that's something. That's something that happened. What? Did that do something? Ah, okay. Fair enough then. Oh, this is the main hall that we entered through? Okay. The question is, but why? Also, does that ribcage do anything? Is that anything we should be excited about? It's not armor, is it? If it is, I can't see it in there. Is it like a key item insofar as those things exist? Is it in various? Is it a crafting material? I don't know what I just got, man. I actually don't care that much. Let's just go to the right. Maybe we couldn't have got here without getting plagued before. I don't see where there were stinky flowers, but maybe there were stinky flowers. Maybe the ones that were here were stinky previously. That's probably what was going on. Probably. Probably. I'm trying to remember what I was talking about before I got distracted by this pesky game that I'm playing. No more heroes. No more heroes. I thought the first... I played the second one a little bit. Not a lot. I don't actually own it. I can't remember where I played it now. I think a friend must have had it or something. But the first one I do own on the Wii. And I thought like the actual boss fights were like some of the coolest shit I've ever played. Like genuinely. They worked really well. But... okay, I feel like we probably wanted to go in that little room first. But all the sort of in-between stuff was just a bit underwhelming. Just a lot of busy work sort of thing. So, I don't know, maybe the third one will have solved those issues, perhaps. Unfinished sketch. Are these going to be like... Oh, I think I was hearing a... Was I hearing a cutscene at some point? Possibly? Maybe? I can't remember. I can't remember. This is the problem with taking a 3-month break in the middle of playing a game. Especially an RPG. You're just not going to have any clue anymore. But we found a sketch, so that's cool. That's a nice thing. Something to remind me of my childhood or whatever. What's going on here? The bad men are all fighting each other. That makes life a lot easier for me, and I'm sure I won't run into anyone who wants to fight me. I'm sure they'll all be distracted with one another. Hey, look at that. A little extra 2 damage and a fire enchantment. Why not? Hope everything we come up against isn't fire enchanted anymore.
Such an interesting woman. Who could expect the Red Kingdom to harbor Axis's princess? It's no surprise you've made it this far.
Everything I do is for him.
You know I won't let us become tools of the throne. The weed is ours to cultivate, our world's crop.
Those beliefs you'll carry to your grave, then. It's the meek who are graced with the throne, not the arrogant. Look at my cool crown, it does magic shit. Oh, it's just one of them. I can beat them up and he's a lot stronger than I am. That speaks to neither you nor the delinquent. Both of you will be fighting forever. As the rest embrace our bed, made humble before our throne.
This is a joke. Axis's toys won't keep me from him. If that means I must toss aside his daughter, so be it.
Oh, we gotta fight this fucker as he flies past on a crumbling bit of masonry. Huh? Are you sure you don't want to fight Evelyn instead? I feel like she's the more pressing issue right now. We've already had our fight, like, quite recently as well. It was quite a recent encounter. You know what I mean? We don't need to do it again. At least he's not just spending turns doing nothing until he can do a ridiculously powerful single attack this time. He's engaging. I assume he still has that very powerful attack in his arsenal, though. He's just doing other things additionally. Which is a shame. Also, no music here, just crumbly noises. Can you... Have I not hit him with the defense down yet? I keep trying. Okay, there's one. Fuck it. It's not that much damage, but it will do. Ooh, hello.
What an interesting turn of events. But you know you cannot delay the inevitable. Even if you return to the land below alive, I will remain. Be it victory or defeat, I will always remain. Until my heart is quenched, I will never give this world rest.
You know, you are the bad guy, right? You can't say things like that without being the bad guy. I guess we're going to fight him again later. One day we'll have a proper fight with that guy where we actually get to kill him instead of just take off a fraction of his HP and have him fucking peace out. There once was a girl who could not reach the stars. She wished one would come down to her instead. What the fuck happened to Evelyn? I'm guessing we're going to find out. There's going to be another fight with Evelyn coming up, right? There's no avoiding that.
Her wish came true, and one day a star fell to her. She was enveloped by it.
This is the speech from the opening cutscene, I believe. From what I recall. I don't know if it's exact, but certainly has similar vibes.
It granted her every wish. She became a princess. The world grew for her. Yet this left her feeling empty and unfulfilled.
Relatable.
Casting away the star, her towers crumbled and her trees withered, and she began the long ascent into the sky.
Hey, that's what I'm doing now. I'm ascending into the sky. How poetic. And true. Like I should save. I think something's about to go down. Fuck.
The Amber Throne begins here. Chapter 1. Congratulations, you completed the prologue. What took you so fucking long?
I did it. I'm gonna go into the fight with half health because, again, healing is more optimal in combat. Which is just counterintuitive, but fuck it. You've made it to the throne. It's a shame then, is it not, that the maturity is destined to pass? Won't they cheer when you've all saved your people from the throne? But when the sands crawl back, so will that longing. Victories are meaningless. You will fight and never win. Then you will die. From that fate, you must be saved. Oh, she's got pets. Excuse me? Excuse me? Was I meant to have lived that? Good, I wasn't. Thank fuck. I know I entered the battle on half health, but even so, I mean, that was fucking absurd. I've waited so long. Just to touch you again. Oh, it's fucking... I didn't even spot him. I saw the big book. I did not clock that Axis? Axis? That's his name, right? Was just sort of chilling there. Papa, I'm back home. Ah. You.
The throne is a parasite. It always takes its host with it.
You ruined everything. He said we'd be together.
Don't you understand? We're its prey. It lures us with our wishes, hoping we'll bite. Those thoughts are things beasts lack. We're the only way the stars can survive. Aura was supposed to destroy the throne, to put an end to all of this. That was Axis's last desire.
You're wrong. I am an angel. I'm his angel. The world's angel. This... I've done all I'm supposed to do. I'll bring this tired world eternal rest.
Ruh-roh.
It doesn't seem good, does it? I don't really know what it is, but... Big space tree probably isn't isn't particularly healthy for the environment, I wouldn't have thought. Aha. The end. What? Am I blind? Because I didn't fucking see a throne. I reached the top and had to stop because this is what's bothering me. There was a book. Is the book the Amber Throne? Is that random bit of terrain that the Axis was sat on the throne? But there wasn't like I was expecting a big fucking chair. That's what a throne is, right? What are you looking for? A talking star? I came here for you because you wished for me. For me? Hold me and tell me your wishes. As long as I am in your arms, so will they be. I fully expected to be stabbing a chair with a sword today, but instead I guess we get this. I mean, shit's green again. It was the throne that was like siphoning the energy from one place to fuel the other one or something, right? That's why we had the forest and then the rest of it was all desert. Hello. I haven't seen anyone in a long time. I'm lost. Where are you trying to go? Heaven. Heaven? I suppose among the desert this could be it. Why are you going to heaven? I'm dead. You're... This is heaven? It doesn't look like it. Stop, stay back. Why won't you leave? I want you to go. Stop tormenting me. Leave me alone. You're lying to me. She's back. Ara's awake. The Sky Castle. It came crumbling down. We're lucky Sarah and the Arok were there to catch our fall. But, well... this is not how things were supposed to happen, Ara. Something's different. It's the maturity that annoying wallflower was talking about, isn't it? It'll be better if she sees for herself. Seems like he's been waiting for this for a while. He was here before we were. Well, are we? I feel like I've been here before, but What's happening? The people outside are infested with a strange root, and none of my supplies seem to help. Ooh. I think we're gonna need more everything. Because this game ain't fucking over yet. This game is not over. I thought we were coming up to the final boss, but I think... I mean, when I was joking about it being the prologue, I was obviously, you know, that obviously wasn't accurate, but it seems like there's going to be a bit more to go yet. I can feel everything disappearing. What's happening to me? Flowers bloomed, but plants are growing around everyone. This isn't a plague, is it? It's something. I don't fucking know what it is, but presumably the blight brought forth by Evelyn wanting to destroy the world because Daddy died. That's some next level Daddy issues, really, isn't it? There's a whole other tier. I mean, you know, don't get me wrong, she's right to be, you know, not right necessarily, but it's understandable that she'd be a bit fucked up. Because, I mean, from what we've seen, it's implied that Axis was betrayed or possibly even quote-unquote killed, but not properly killed by Ara. So, you know, Evelyn basically saw her sister stab her dad in the back, and then he sort of took himself off into the sky and became one with a fucking parasite or something. And both of her other sisters were murdered in their sleep. So, like, it's been a rough time for Evelyn. I understand why she'd be a bit, you know, spicy about the whole thing. What's going on? White petals are falling everywhere. They're getting in the water. I wonder if you can make tea with them. Probably a bad idea. I mean, the plants are fucking people up generally. Maybe eating them isn't the best option you got right now. It's quite pretty though. There aren't enough pretty cataclysms in games, you know. The apocalypse is rarely brought forth by some nice flowers. I appreciate that. It's nice to not to just. I mean, I was gonna say it's nice for it not to be a wasteland when in the post-apocalyptic segment of the game, but it started as a wasteland and it flipped it on its head. I like that. Idlers now active monsters will respawn. Oh no, fuck, turn that off again. Get rid of that shit. I don't need no respawning monsters. Maybe I do. Maybe I'm expected to like go grind now because the next fight's going to be a big step up. Why can't I feel anything? Ah, hello. The time has finally come. We are too late. Weren't you working with Evelyn at one point? The seed has blossomed. Its roots dig into the world, taking whatever they can. This is how it's always been. We never escape this world, we belong to it. The flower's life is complete. Now it is in its last phase. Reproduction. That's our primary use to it. Oh, so it's like a big alien parasite thing. The ideas it plants inside all of us, they spread like a disease, claiming all thinking life. Its spores cast their shadows upon the entire world, spreading across the land, its presence replacing ours. That's the cost of our wishes. Soon the whole world will be lost. No, it doesn't matter. Even if we were to decline it, the offer was sealed by Miss Evelyn. Soon nothing will be recognizable. It will all be replaced with time, as will the world around us. If you're still set, the throne has planted itself in the ancient cylinder where we built our kingdom. Here, take my cloak. I like being naked. Just like each other, you and Axis. I hope you find the answers where he could not. Thanks, Harpsichord. I will see if your cloak is good, I guess. Yeah, seems pretty dope. Use that, why not? Still don't really know what all the stats do in this game, but those were some big numbers. So, gotta be a good thing. I was just curious what was up this side, because I haven't been up this side yet. I mean, I have at the start of the game, but I don't really remember it. Hey, you're the girl who got us out of that cave. Thanks a lot. This is the cavern where we were excavating when the Sare broke in. We carved a hole that came out towards the east when they ambushed us. It's a really strange place though, isn't it? It seems to go down forever. I wonder what all these symbols on the wall mean. And these plants, I've never seen a blue vine before. What could have made a plant like that? That was a difficult word for me to say for some reason. They look like roots, but they don't seem to be rooted to anything. Like leftover weeds from a pickled plant. Spider! What's in the other direction? I've never been this far in the caverns. The corpses of strange rat-like creatures block our way. When we dug to the right, instead the Sare cut us off. Why dig? We're looking for more space and signs from our past. Art and text from inside these walls is how we found out about the kinds of flowers that once existed. We want to find more. If you do find anything, come and show me. Oh. Surprise! It's an enemy. A rotting mimic. Ah. Apparently rotting makes them quite a bit stronger. The last mimics we fought were right at the start of the game, and we definitely would be one-shotting those by now. Hello. Here we are. We're home. What happened to everyone? I love consuming ghosts for level ups. I don't know where I'm going. This is definitely not where Harpsichord was pointing me, but fuck it. This is a place to explore, you know what I mean? It's a place to go. As long as this game keeps providing me with game, I will keep playing the game, you know what I mean? Pleasantly surprised, I genuinely thought we were done. I genuinely thought when we got the big cutscene with the world ending or whatever that there was going to be that, and then it would there'll be Evelyn's final form would rise up out of the field and we'd fight that and that would be the end of the game, but no, there's more. How could this have happened? Beyond the kingdom the world was corrupted. It was hopeless. Oh, thanks, Windows Security, for telling me that you think the game is a virus threat. What did the game just do to make you think that? Exactly. What clued you into that one out of nowhere? I've been playing it for like 15 hours at this point. I think it's probably fine, realistically. I think we're probably okay. Revives? Sure, I'll take them. Love a revive, big fan. Big fan. I feel like I could have come here earlier. I might be wrong, but these enemies, I mean, obviously they're stronger than stuff that I could have fought at the beginning of the game, but I think I'm a bit OP for them these days, to be honest with you. I think I've kind of got this. I probably could have come back at some point. Probably after rescuing those miners from the Sare or whatever. No, we should have stayed. Will the Godroot ever forgive us? The Godroot consumes everything. Raninom, Hasima, Demiron. Killed all them. We should have listened. Wisdom caused this. Now everything will become barren. We'll all starve. Wisdom will make us starve. I don't know, man. Things are looking the opposite of barren right now. I mean, it's a bad thing. Holmes Head. Holmes Head. Oh? Now what do I do with them? Now that I've collected the entire... Well, maybe I need arms as well, I don't know. But I feel like I've collected the entire beast. Potentially. There's going to be somewhere I can put them to like summon a optional boss or something, isn't there? There has been stuff that I've like had to come back to in this game, but I cannot remember where. Maybe it's time I give the entire world a sort of cursory once over, you know what I mean? Revisit the game, see what lieth beyond. Get fucked. Oh yeah. Well, it's down now. Don't do that. I'm gonna make it much harder to do this at you. Look at that. Look at all those evades. What a fucking ninja. I'm just gonna evade this. There's not really much point, is there? I just need to zap it again with my bazapper. And now we can do this. Mushroom. I'm not sure if I've been in this part before. I don't know if the other part was new and this is somewhere I've been before. I've definitely fought these spiders, but having said that, don't think I've fought this spider. I don't remember the parasect. It's dead, anyway. Yeah, I feel like I maybe wasn't thorough enough in my exploration earlier in the game, but I'm sure we'll find something cool. Oh, okay. It joins round. Fair enough. What was up here? Oh, it just loops back on itself. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. We can say with authority that we've been all the way through there now. Do I need to return to the bloke who said, come see me if you find anything? Does he want to hear about the big roots I found or whatever? Is that going to be of use to him? Worth a check, isn't it? Not you, not you. This one. You're back. What did you find? Huh. It's like a head ripped off some kind of statue. Why would a statue be filled with those decayed vines, though? Since you found something, a promise is a promise. Here. I get the feeling that's not going to be very good. We found that cloak in our earlier digs to the west. It kind of looks like a ragged cloak's on these creatures, doesn't it? Don't worry, it's unworn, I think. The caverns were built by the early pioneers of this land. Don't ask me how they managed to build all of this, it's a mystery. They first arrived to the west, where the warm meets the poisonous ocean around Vorska. If you've got time, it might be worth checking out. Let's see how good that cloak is. I'm intrigued. Was it armor? Divided cloak, there it is. I mean, it increases my agi by 2, so I mean, that would be quite the increase. Quite the improvement, I think. Don't need other stats as long as your agi is through the roof. I mean, if it dictates your dodge chance, then it might actually be a really busted stat. I don't actually know. As I say, I don't know anything about this game really. I just want to see the numbers go up. And go up they shall. So if I go in here, I know I'm meant to be investigating the big tree, but I feel like it was through here. There was a place that I found that was something. A place that I found that was something. Here, in fact. I think this might be it. There was a thing here that I was like, I need to come back to this, but I inserted Holmes' head into the diagram, and the torso, and the legs. Hooray! Hello. Kind of stumbled into this. Oh, is this going to be like Tunic language? Am I going to need to decode this? Is this important? Oh no, it's a fight. Fuck. How strong are you? Not too bad so far. Oh, it's like 3 separate parts. Good to know. Good to know. Do we focus the head? I guess we can focus the head. We've started, so we'll continue. Yeah, this feels like an adequately difficult fight for my current point in the game, I would say. I'm gonna fucking die if Syrah doesn't get a turn soon. That's how you get the game to give you a turn. You complain at it. Complain long and loud enough. It keeps using repair, but it doesn't look like the head is gaining any health back or anything, so I'm assuming the head can't, it's like, the body's repairing itself or something? And the head is unrepairable? Possibly? Potentially? Might be a bit blindly optimistic on my part, but it looks like we're successfully killing the head slowly anyway. Need to heal again. Anytime you want to turn, Syrah, that'll be real cool. Yeah, okay. Of course you get one now, don't you? Brilliant. I guess I'll try using a revive. Right. It's Aura and then all three enemies, so I guess I'll have Aura heal. Opponent needs a heal, but I need to like fight the opponent. Head's nearly dead actually if this works out for me. Fuck man. I really want to kill that head, but I need to like not lose the fight, so let's keep actually being sensible about this. It hurts me to use men sprays with anyone other than Syrah, it really does. It feels fundamentally wrong. I'm just not like actually getting to damage it anymore because I'm permanently fucking paralyzed. I wish I knew which body part was doing the paralysis so I could target that one first, but as I say, I've said this before, the game doesn't make it very clear what is doing what in this game. I might do something really dumb here and just try and finish the head off. Okay, that made them... They all just used repair. I don't know if that was as a result of me killing the head. Right, topped up. I don't know if the head's actually dead or if, like... Like if I have to get all three body parts to have empty health bars. Because this game has been pretty bad at properly explaining when something is dead, you know what I mean? It's also pretty bad at telling me when things are having turns. The whole turn order thing just doesn't make any sense half the time. Because they all used repair there, all three of them, and then two of them had another turn. I guess maybe repair like hastens your next turn or something? I don't know. But there doesn't seem like much point in the turn order when it can just be proved incorrect immediately. Also, Syrah just doesn't have turns. It's getting a bit silly now. Probably heal again. Really want to attack with Syrah, but I need to just keep spamming heals. To overpower again soon, just 3 more turns. Dragon's Tongue then, I guess. So Boa nearly dead from full health. That's a Boa dead. Good thing I stocked up on healing items, that's all I can say. Fuck it up. Can I overpower? I can overpower, cool. Overpower that torso. That'll teach it. It won't be a torso again. I have no idea what I meant by that. Yeah, Syrah's turn is at the back of the order again. It feels targeted at this point. They're like going for Syrah. Is it just like the other two are immune to paralysis or something? And then Syrah's turn came up next, even though it was at the back of the order. I really do not understand how the turn order works. Okay. Hit it once more for good luck. I guess we start targeting the legs now? I guess. I mean, they still have turns. It's very annoying. I feel like they should be dead. But they also could just not be dead and the health bar could be wrong, because that, as I say, that's happened before with this game. It's a very cool game, don't get me wrong. I've been enjoying this game for the most part. But there's some like communications issues with it, you know? Some UX issues, I suppose, is a good term to give it. Let's Horizon them, why not? Take that. It seems like hitting them when they've got no health makes them spend their next turn repairing, which does delay their turn slightly, I think. Because if they repair, it seems like they get their next turn quicker, but they've still used a turn repairing, so I think that's how this is working. Right? Sort of. Should probably have a Boa heal, actually. Just keep spamming Horizon then in that case. You know what? Let's actually do an attack, eh? Oh! Repair actually recovered some health that time. That was weird. Oh, but the body is actually dead. How very confusing. I think maybe I could have killed both body parts a long time ago and just wasn't committing. They were all like on 10 HP and I was just leaving them alive and not like fundamentally misunderstanding how the battle was working. Whatever. Nearly done now, I think. Yeah, only the legs left. Hook them up. Victory? Victory, I guess. What do I win for this? What was the point? Yeah, okay. I agree. I'm just gonna save before I talk to it again. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. Well, in that case, I guess we're done for the day. That was a fight, I suppose. More of this next time. Bye.